Hello my friends, and here I am today to sell you my science channel. It is called Super Scienced, and if you don't know what it is yet, you should probably check it out, because there will be a link in the description. Basically what I do is I talk about bacteria and viruses and how they infect you and all the cool things. I talk about colds, the flu, what they are, how to treat them, how to do a little bit better at fighting them, and how not to take antibiotics when you get the flu, because that's just a terrible idea, and all that crappy stuff that you guys might want to know about, and things you might want to learn about in the future. So, I don't know, I think it's pretty darn interesting. It's definitely one of the more fun things that I enjoy doing. It's not that I don't enjoy playing BTD5, but I really enjoy making the science videos. I've always loved science. It's always been a hobby of mine to just always make science things on top of just enjoying scientific processes all the freaking time. So this was actually, oh my god, a butt bunch and a half type of map. It was just so freaking hard. I don't even know what the heck to tell you guys. It was just a dart monkey spam, turning into an engineer spam, turning into a balloon chipper spam. That's pretty much the gist of it. That's all I did. It's as easy as that. I started off with a crap load of dart monkeys. I also got 2 snipers, which was kind of a weird thing. We don't normally see snipers too often. The reason I got the snipers was actually because of all the random balloons that were leaking. On top of the fact, I had to use billions of sets of road spikes just to defend on the early levels, which led me to having a very low economy. I've only got 1 farm in there, which by this point I usually have way more than that. I usually actually have 2 farms by this point, if not going on my 3rd one. And I couldn't do it. I just couldn't get any more than that. So I actually went with 2 engineers, and sadly enough, the 2 engineers were still not even enough against these random blues, these zebras and stuff like that. Still not enough. It's terrible, man. Just plain terrible. Beyond that, I needed to get glue gunners up for level. I wanted to get glue gunners up for level 30 or 28. Well, level 28, I needed them, but or I wanted them, but I couldn't. So I'm like, oh, screw it. I guess I got to go with the sniper. So I used a sniper for the lead balloons, and it did alright. It just wasn't the best thing ever. And then I was like, oh man, now we got lead. We got the. Oh man, I must be tired. Whoa, 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 whoa. I cannot get anything right today. I'm just getting all the towers mixed up. All the 0, 2, 3, 6, 42, 75. Getting them all mixed up. We got. Maybe I just need to chill out. Let's just chillax. Let's not talk so fast. It's alright. Get 2 spike factories. They're both doing pretty darn sweet. I kind of like the spike factories where you use 2 of them instead of just 1 of them. I think that's the best way to do it. Now, one problem with those engineers is they're really taking up a lot of space that I wanted to put the monkey village in, and also other towers that I wanted to put them in. And then I actually went with another really, really weird tower. What the heck are you doing, Chris? You're going with wizards again? Yeah, I guess I am. I am being a wizard fiend today. So I actually went with a lightning wizard. I think it was actually a 2-0 wizard. I don't even think I got him up to 2-1 at least for a while. And the reason why I did it was actually for lead pop and power. I always get worried about those silly little leads, and I just needed something. So the glue gunners usually don't do it. The sniper usually doesn't do it. So you need something else. I like to go with the cannon on most levels. A 3-0 cannon can usually take care of a lot of those leads, but I didn't really see a good spot for a 3-0 cannon, so I decided, you know what, I guess I'll go with the wizard today. And I must say, he actually did a fairly fine job. I was actually very impressed with my little wizard friend at amount of pops he got. I don't think it was obviously as good as a ninja or as good as a boomerang, but definitely an okay thing to do. Now, what else I had to do, kind of weird, is I had to go for 2. Well, I wanted 2 4-2 ninjas, but I wasn't able to afford it at all, so I actually had to go with a balloon chipper by the time I got to level 46. Barely had enough monies for that little guy right there. Barely had enough money. I had like $300 left over. And I didn't even buy the 2 extra upgrades for him beyond that. And now I think for level 48, you know, probably best bet is just to get that second ninja. 2 4-2 ninjas usually can deal with those ceramics on level 49. Alright. Usually, depending on the spot. And I mean, I got some other extra helper towers as well that I was figuring that they were going to be enough for. And it was very, very tight. If you notice all these ceramic balloons here, getting kind of frisky over here, I actually had to use, you know, a little bit of action over here to make sure I stop them all, make sure they don't cause me any problems, because they definitely do cause some problems in here. Beyond that, I think one of the easiest parts of this map was actually the balloon chipper action. That's what made this map a little bit easier than some of the other maps, because the balloon chipper can reach both sides and pop all of the moabs, because it actually has a pretty decent range in which the moabs come through with it. So you can get kind of a lot of moab popping power to just one balloon chipper. Oh my goodness gracious, level 54, that was ridiculous. Also, I did something kind of nice that you guys might actually enjoy. I got some spike factories. Highly upgraded. Oh my goodness, what are you doing, Chris? Why are you getting extra... You're going away from everything you normally say about the spike factories. You normally say spike factories are just clean up popping power. Yes, I agree. They normally are just clean up popping power. But I was very, very afraid that one ceramic was going to leak by, that wasn't going to get distracted, and a 0-0 spike factory I didn't think was going to deal with that one ceramic. Because realistically, if the ninja doesn't send the ceramic back, it's probably not going to get... Or if the... Okay, wait, hold on. If the balloon chipper doesn't take down the ceramic, you only have one extra defense beyond that, which is the ninja. The 4-2 ninja who's going to send the ceramic back towards the beginning. And if that doesn't happen, you get an entire ceramic leaking through your defense. And you know what? I don't think a 0-0 spike factory can deal with that stuff, so I decided to go with the 1-0 spike factory. Now, one cool hint about the spike factory is if you are going to upgrade your spike factory, especially low upgrades, get the 1-0 spike factory first. It is much more efficient than the 0-1 spike factory, because the spikes are technically doubled when you go from a 0-0 to a 1-0, but not doubled when you go from a 0-0 to a 0-1. Hopefully that didn't get all cluster raped in my brain and just turn out all bad. You know how you can mix brownies together and then all of a sudden it comes out of the oven and it looks like a pile of green poop? It's happened. Trust me, guys. It's happened before. It's not a rarity. It's not a good thing, but yeah, it's happened. Okay, I don't even want to tell you guys the green brownie story. Let's just say that I made some brownies and they didn't turn out good. I didn't even think I put anything bad in them. They didn't. I don't know. The brownies didn't even make sense. The brownies didn't even make sense. It was terrible. Anyways, we got lots of balloons still coming through here. I have an Arctic Wind and a 4-2 cannon. Sadly enough, it actually wasn't even enough. It was barely enough popping power for these later levels, level 71. What? Level 71 was barely enough popping power? You beat level 63 already. I did. I beat level 63, and I'm still having some problems on level 71. What the heck is that? I don't know, but we're going to need to get some more balloon pop power. I think the main thing was you had so many moabs getting popped so late in the map that it didn't really allow you much time to get the balloon chippers action on it, and the ninjas and stuff didn't really distract very much. I don't know if we just got lucky with that or just had so many blues that it didn't even matter. But so many of them got through to the very, very tippity-toppity end there, and that made my Arctic Wind just barely able to stop them all for long enough to get any sort of pops out of them. Now what I did here is a little bit crazy. Holy crapola. What did you do? You sold a farm? I did. I sold a 4-2 farm, which I almost never do. Almost never do, because they pay for themselves in 5 levels, guys. But I was really, really afraid that regrowth ceramics were going to leak through my defense with my current towers. I didn't think I could handle them, so I decided to get something up for the Bloons. And the best thing I could think of that was going to be decent was the Apache Dart ship, so I got the 4-2 helicopter over here, and he's doing a pretty decent. He did a pretty decent job in level 76. I think for the most part he did an excellent job at starting to clean up some of the balloons, and then again the Arctic Wind 4-2 cannon actually were able to take them down. So yes, I was fairly happy with my little flyer arounder, spiky guys popping things and stuff like that. I was. But sadly enough, I still don't even have enough crap. I got some more balloon chippers in here, but I don't even know. I don't even know what the heck to build. Do I build more 4-2 balloon chippers, or do I build a bunch of sun gods, or what do I need? I really don't know, because this is just a weird level. I'm not sure if I have enough balloon popping power. I'm not sure if I have enough moab popping power. So I'm just trying to build a mixture of both, really. Just trying to get all that stuff up. But I think these aren't even the hard levels, and they're already causing me a lot of problems. I think the future level, level 85, is going to be the ridiculous level. The absolutely, amazingly ridiculous level. I don't know what the heck we're going to do. What am I going to have to do? I'm going to have to use tons of abilities. That's the best way to go about doing it. Also, very, very afraid on level 84 there. I was thinking that I was actually going to die on level 84. It was going to be very, very upsetting. But I think my best bet, obviously, use a 2-4 ninja. Still anything you don't need. You know, if you got extra stuffs, just sell it right away. But instead, what I did was I did something a little bit, I guess this was frisky. I went for assassins, but I also didn't just use assassins. I bought and sold them back and forth to kill the Zoma gods pretty darn quick, and I think that did a really good job. And then on top of that, I was like, oh, wow, the balloons are probably going to cause some problems. So I got another 2-4 ninja and then started spamming the blade maelstroms, and I was able to take him down. That's all I'm going to have for you guys today. So as always, thanks for watching. Have a super duper delicious day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. If you want to see a little bit more sweet action, feel free to check out the over 200 episodes of BTD Battles. And we got some mobile down there if that's what floats your boat. Also Bloons Monkey City, one of my favorite games. And if you just want a little bit of a quickie, we got some random mod series down there. That's all I'm going to have for you guys today. As always, thanks for watching. Have a super awesome day.